Hello everyone, it's Roy here. Welcome to another vlog. Last time I said this Dell over here had problems with the CPU overheating, and well, yeah, it's true. Then the CPU is down there, that's the cooler down there. You cannot really access it, you need to completely tear down the whole thing. And I reapplied thermal grease, thermal grease for the CPU and the GPU, and still no hot air coming out of the grill. So yeah, I contacted Dell and they've sent me a new fan. Oh, can you even focus? They sent me a new fan over here. That's the part DOD6C, and that's the new heat pipe MV76N 67, whatever. Yeah, so got me a new fan. And got me a new, can we autofocus? Sorry for the crude camera setup. And I've got a new heat pipe. The new heat pipe is actually pretty good. My old heat pipe in the laptop doesn't have this white thing. You will see when I tear it down. So yeah. And I've brought some tools here from my workshop. New thermal grease. This one T12 is really good. Screwdrivers, a hook maybe, I need it, okay, and maybe some special tools here. Okay, so let's open this puppy. So first we are going to remove the keyboard. That's easy, you don't even need tools. Now I need tools. I used my hook for that. The keyboard, and down here's a latch. Let's open it. Camera, will you focus? Camera doesn't like focus. I don't like that. So here's the thing, the little latch. That's the backlight for the keyboard. Yeah, this keyboard has backlight. Really good. So it's a keyboard. Autofocus. Yeah, that's my keyboard. German layout, by the way. So, but we cannot really see anything. But I need to get the keyboard off to access these screws. That's for the fan, that's for the cover, the palm rest, more palm rest, and more palm rest things. Basically everywhere where you can see this little inscription. Is this the right term, inscription? You've got to get rid of the screws. P stands for palm rest. Alright, first of course we need to undo some cables here. Autofocus. My camera doesn't like this light in my room, so I'm gonna do that off camera, I think, because working with one hand is not really the best. So on the underside you need to undo two screws, one over there, and we're in like Flynn. Memory, there's like wireless. First hard drive, second hard drive. And there you can see over there is the heat pipe. The old heat pipe, we're gonna replace this one, right? So I have undone all the screws. There's like a couple of them here, there. There's two. You need to undo the optical drive to get like access to these three screws. And then you basically have to remove the drives, you have to undo the wireless thing, a little cable here, whatever that does. I arranged the screws so I know where the screws are. So yeah, I always know where the screws are. Good, let's turn it over. If I can do that with one hand. Okay, there we go. Now let's try to open it with one hand. Oh man, it's impossible. Excuse me. Okay, good. And now I have undone all these cables here, so I can safely just pull this guy like open like this. Oh man, I need two hands for this. I need two hands. Okay, there we go. That's the palm rest. Nothing to it, just a trackpad. And we have access to the main board. Bam. But we need to get out the main board out too, because the heater and the cooler is on the other side. Okay, now it gets interesting. You have to undo a couple of screws. Basically all the screws that are like with B, camera, U, focus. There's like one. There's one. All the screws where it's like B. Over there's one. 5 screws in total. You have to undo some cables here and there, and that's the LVDS cable. And my camera doesn't focus. Okay, now let's get the board out, I guess. Pretty easy. I'm gonna touch it over here so there's no traces or stuff that could actually, you know. It's so. I'm not gonna do it with one hand. Wait a second. Well, and there's the main board, and that's our heater, our heating component. Heating component, I said. Excuse me. Our cooler. And I totally forgot. Yes, it's the same size basically. I thought this would be a different heat pipe size, you know, but it's the same. But this one is shiny, and this one is not. Hence the H. Yeah, so as you can see, I've even tried to put like thermal grease over here to help the heat spreading, but this thing is totally full copper thing. We'll see in a second. So, and there it is. That's the old cooler. This time I said it right. This time I said it right. I did a really good job here with putting the grease, thermal grease on. Not too much, not too less, you know. And the GPU over there was really cool, like in idle 34 degrees Celsius and under load like 50-ish. But yeah, so, but the CPU over there, Core i7 by the way, got up to 80, partially when playing Minecraft for example, like 99 degrees Celsius is the topmost I've measured. No, we're not going to use that anymore. Going to put that thing on. And Dell said I should use these pads. They are still on there. I'm not sure, I don't really like those pads. But I guess I have to. Because they said it's going to void the warranty if I'm not. So, job is done. I've cleaned the die from the GPU and the CPU. I've reapplied a little bit of thermal grease on these memory chips. I'm gonna keep these pads over here. So that's my thing, yeah. So what you basically do is how I basically do it. I would have used the thermal grease over there, but yeah, well, let's see how the temperature goes. So this is clean, I guess. Looks really clean. And as you can see, where the die has actually contact with the cooler, it's full copper. And this full copper actually goes, you cannot really see it, over here you can see it. It directly goes into the heat pipe and into the cooler. Alright, I think we shall have a new cooler. Let's do it. With one hand, working with one hand. It's not the best. Will you fit? There you go. So what I usually do is like I try to spread the thermal paste a little bit here by wiggling it around. Let's see, does it have contact? If I screw it down, it will have contact. So let's screw it down. There's actually numbers on it. So first over here, there's a 1, so not all the way in. Over there's a 2. I'm trying to work here through my vision business. Okay, there's a 3, not all the way down. There's 4. There's number 5. That's number 6. There's number 7. Yes, I can count. Okay, let's start tightening these screws. I'm trying to tighten them like even as I can. So you don't put much stress on the die, you know, because that wouldn't be very clever indeed. Okay, this one's down. Good. That's the end of the line. All right. That should be it. Let's actually have a look at the contacts. And now it makes contact. This is good business. Let's check the contact on the CPU. Can't really, no. Can't really check on that. Okay, let's reassemble the notebook and let's see what we can do. Yes, we're also gonna use the new cooler and a new fan. So let's get it out of the bag. Working with one hand is not good, I don't like it. I need a tripod, a freaking tripod. Okay, come out. So, new fan goes in like this. Okay, here's the cable for the fan. Can we actually do that? There we go. That's because it's the other way around. Okay, now I have to find two screws. This one and this one. Should have grabbed that with my magnetic screwdriver. Always have a magnetic screwdriver, it's the best. If you can handle it with one hand. It's hard to miss, but don't forget this little power cable over here. Because if that's not plugged in, your laptop's not going to start up. Okay, I'm getting light problems here. My flat is pretty dim light. Per default, these memory chips here from the GPU don't have contact to the palm rest. And I just use the scrap things from here to put that in, so they have contact to the palm rest, right? And maybe we can overclock these later on. There's one screw left over, but I don't know where it goes. I've checked all the holes in and out, and they're all how you say, populated. That's the word I was searching for. Let's see, maybe I can... No, I've double checked. I cannot find it. Well, in any case, let's test out the laptop. Okay, laptop has been hooked up to the mains. Let's go into the... Oh no. Man, it's so quick. I wanted to go into the EPSA diagnostics business. Oh well. Okay, that's the temperatures right after boot up, and yeah, CPU is idle at 2.4 gigahertz. But I really like the temperatures, look. Okay, it's right after boot up, but that's looking fine. That's really looking fine. Let's start a YouTube video, I guess, right? Let's start Chrome. Maybe have a look over there, 2 videos. Oh, I should actually start my VPN. Hold on. Oh, well. Yeah, and let's play a video, I guess. Hello, guys. I should have VDSL 50,000, but for some reason. Guys, it's Roy here. Welcome to another episode of... Shut up. Okay. Let's monitor the temperatures right. I'm going to do that. Okay, now I've enabled Turbo Boost. You can see that it clocks to 3.2 gigahertz, and sometimes a single core is even clocked to 3.3 gigahertz. So yeah, the top CPU clock is like 3.4 gigahertz. Temperatures, focus. Temperatures are looking fine right now. Okay, only watching a YouTube video, but when I watch the YouTube videos like this, yeah, excuse my crude, screen filming business, but I had like 70 degrees already. Alright, let's see what happens when we play a game, shall we? Okay, so we have now started the game, and I don't know. Let's see how the temperatures are gonna do.
Despite the ambush in the sewers, I made it to Sector 0.
Shut up, dude. 65 degrees Celsius, 69, top. I'm gonna play around a little bit here in the game, and I shall be back in like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, to see what the top temperature is gonna be. Okay, yeah, well, we're back, and I was playing a little bit here on a little bit of time, and as you can see, the temperatures are really good. So, and we're back, and I played a little while here, and the temperatures are really good. After this while I should have like 95 degrees Celsius, but that's like 20 degrees Celsius better. Plus I have Turbo Boost, or how it's called, enabled. I didn't have that enabled before. So yeah, 3.4 gigahertz on all cores, top, and still like under 80 degrees Celsius with a game like this playing. Awesome, like it. I like it. Okay, and now let's see how quickly it cools down when we just yeah, get out of the game. So there should be the main menu, and let's see how fast it cools down. Focus. Wow, a beauty. Look how fast it cools down. With the old cooler I wouldn't have reached 60 degrees Celsius even, let alone like 58 or something like that. And the fan also slows down. Beauty. Awesome. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching my vlog. See you again in the next vlog or in the next video. Depends on what you want. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button. That really helps me out. Goodbye.